Hey everyone, what's going on? It is AciDicBliTzz or Justin, and welcome back to some more Hypixel Skywars, where today we are making a different type of video. We are hands-free and not currently playing the game. This was pre-recorded footage, and today's video spawns from Jaden on the screen now, asking me to release my mods folder for Hypixel. So, if you guys don't know, there are very specific mods that are allowed on Hypixel, and then other mods like Labby mod that are not allowed, or a more use at your own risk mod for Hypixel, meaning that you may get banned, but you also may not. It's kind of like risky to use it, so do what you will with it. So in today's video, I'll be going over all of the mods I currently use for Hypixel Skywars, more so, and then letting you guys comment down any other mods you would recommend me to use that are also allowed on Hypixel. So in this video, I will be going over and showing all of what the mods do, while also showing you guys just general gameplay in the background. So let's get started. Quickly, I do want to mention I will link my entire mods folder for download in the description, as well as all of these mods are for Forge 1.8.9, which I will also link in the description. So let's start off alphabetically from top to bottom with the mod Autotip. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what Autotip does, but if you don't know, for whatever reason, it basically allows you to never do /tip all ever again. It will just automatically keep tipping every single person who activates a booster on the server. So there are some commands as well. You can do /AT, and it'll tell you all of the different types of commands. So AT stats right here. It'll tell you all of the stats and things you've earned from today. So right now I've done 13 tips and earned 650 XP, which is not too bad. If you want more detailed information, just do /AT space info. It'll tell you how many lifetime tips you have sent. So using this mod, I have sent 4,660 tips, which is insane. And the biggest thing for me is /AT space messages, because it allows you to either have them shown, have them be compact, or have them be hidden, which is great for me for the whole YouTube thing. I don't want my entire chat just being tips to other people, so I keep mine as hidden, but it does keep going. And if for whatever reason you wanted to turn off, just do AT toggle and it will turn the auto tipper off. So that is the first mod. Next up is the 1.7 animations mod made by Orange Marshall, who is an admin on the server. So obviously with this mod, it allows you to block hit and have it look like it did in 1.7. Same with like eating, same with placing blocks, same with using a rod, same with using a bow. All of those things look like they did back in 1.7, because most of us, and I do agree, the animations just looked a lot better, and even though they looked kind of wonky and weird and kind of like cartoonish in a way, it had a certain feel to it, and a lot of us really do like that. So this obviously brings that back. What you do is you type in /ANConfig, all one word and no spaces, hit enter, and then on the left side here, you will see all of the different old animations you can turn on for yourself, and all you have to do is click on each individual one, and then if you want to enable it, it'll default be a black box. Just check it, and it'll become a white box, and that means it is now on. So what I use is the old block hitting, the punching with the food, potions, things like that, the first person rod scaling, and the third person sword block position. So those are the only things I use. I don't know if I want to use these yet. I may in the future, but those are the options for you personally, and it's just really awesome, and it's really, really nice. This next one, every single person who plays Minecraft has to know about it, so it's just Optifine. Everyone uses Optifine. It boosts your FPS, it allows you to zoom in, it overall gives you more video options, so you can, you know, like pick and choose exactly what your Minecraft to do to give yourself a better gaming experience in the game. So it is something I would highly recommend you use, even if you don't want to use all of these mods. There's like a bug in here. Okay, I think it's gone. You don't have to have a Forge to run Optifine in Minecraft, but if you do want to run all of the mods that I'm linking you, just keep it in the mod list and use Forge and it'll be fine. Otherwise, if you want to just use Optifine, just double click on it and it'll work like that. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. So moving on to the next mod, which is again Orange Marshall's simple toggle sprint. Now again, I've had a lot of people say that toggle sprint is either not allowed or it is allowed, or they don't know, or they're not really too sure, but I have been told it is allowed because it is Orange Marshall's simple toggle sprint, and of course he's an admin. It would only make sense the things he make would be allowed on the server he's an admin on. So all this does is it allows you to toggle your sprint, obviously, to where you never have to hit a button to use it. So, as you guys know, I always used R as my in-game toggle sprint, which means if I held down R, I would always be sprinting. But because of me using R, it was always really hard for me to strafe right, because R is right above D, and my finger is always on R instead of D. So, with toggle sprint, at least in my opinion, what it's useful for is for players like me to get away completely from holding down a button to sprint. So, if you are a player who uses a sprint key that does not disrupt how you strafe left and right, you don't really need this. I know my friend Dargan, he can strafe perfectly fine with his own sprint key, so he does not need toggle sprint, but because of how awkward my sprint key is and how I'm so attached to it, I can't just get away easily. This makes it really easy. So go into your options, rebind your sprint key to whatever you want, and then you hit that once. In the bottom left, it'll say sprinting when it's turned on, and that way you're always sprinting. It is easy to strafe. It is just really convenient. Next mod is really weird. It's called Project L, and Kenny recommended it to me a while ago. Basically, what it's supposed to do is fix like a weird 1.8 hit registration issue, I believe, with the head. So you're supposed to get slightly better hits when you're playing Minecraft with this mod installed. Now, in my opinion, I think this is really more of a placebo effect kind of mod. I don't personally see a difference whatsoever using this mod. Does it make a difference? I really can't tell you. I really don't know. Even Kenny told me he stopped using it because he couldn't really tell if it was making a difference at all. So if you want to use it, go for it. If it makes a difference to you, then sweet. Otherwise, I honestly think it's just a placebo effect, but it's in there for you. So moving on to the next mod, that is the replay mod. This mod is really, really cool, and I do not at all take a full advantage of this mod. So what it does is, if you guys have ever played an older Call of Duty, they have like theater mode. This is basically theater mode for Minecraft. So you go in a game, you play a game, it starts recording just through like Minecraft. So no face cam, it's just pure Minecraft, that's it. When you disconnect from the server, it will then save that specific clip. You can then go into it in the replay viewer. I guess I could probably show you guys. So I'm sitting here, hit escape, hit disconnect, cancel, go into your replay viewer. You can see all of these different files of what you have been doing lately. If you fully exit out of the game, it'll ask you to recover it. So if your game crashes, don't worry, you can recover them. So let's click on, you can rename it to nothing. That's what we were doing in this little area here. It'll put it back into an alphabetical area, I guess. I don't really know how it does that, but you can go into it, load it. You can do a ton of cool things. So you see your time frame, your keyframes here, your speed, how you insert the keyframe, whatever that is. Lots of different things you can do with the replay viewer. The only downfall is in terms of, please leave. For me, if you're nicknamed on Hypixel, you will never see yourself in the replay viewer. So that's why I don't really use it all that much, but in the future, I do want to start using it a tad bit more, so that's the plan. Alrighty guys, we're almost done with all the mods. Stay with me here. So the next one we have is the 5zig mod, and this one does so much, it's actually insane, and I am not gonna go over everything it does, but quickly, when you install it, go into your options, go into the 5zig mod. You wanna show the mod, obviously you can scale it here. I keep it at 80%, looks pretty nice for me. The main thing you wanna do is customize display, and these are all the options and the modules you have to select what you want. So right here, I have the armor. That's how you guys always see my armor, the percentages, the arrows I have, the bow durability, sword damage, all that stuff in the bottom right next to my hotbar. Right here, potion effects. You guys know I have these right under my Twitter little thing under my face cam. And the beauty of the 5zig mod is you can go into settings and then location, you can set it to custom and put it wherever you want. That's why I love this mod. You can literally position this thing anywhere you want, which is why it's useful to me. I can move it to be directly under my my Twitter area, which is under my face cam. So it's super nice. That's why I love it. And one of the other really quick things I like about the 5zig mod is if you go into, I believe, Sir's display options down here, you can go to static FOV and turn that bad boy on. That makes it so whenever you're sprinting or you have speed 2, your FOV looks the same. It never actually changes. This is a big thing for players who use Quake Pro and then speed 2, because you guys know it like zooms you so far out, but this makes it so where it never zooms you out. It keeps you at Quake Pro. It looks nice. You guys were yelling at me forever back when I used Quake Pro, so this is very, very, very useful. And finally, my favorite mod that I have in this mod folder is the toggle chat. Now, this is kind of specific to certain people. So obviously you guys know, I have a very, very full and talkative guild that sometimes say certain things that make it into my videos, and then people get mad at me, and I don't like that, you guys don't like that. So this mod is amazing. So go into your game, type /TC, and you can disable all kinds of chats. So your team chat, your join, leave, guild, party, shout chats, it can all be disabled. So right now, you guys see in my chat, no one's talking. There is absolutely nothing going on down there in the chat. But if I enable the guild chat and then exit out, you can see that if I type saying, yo, people, you can see it. And they'll start talking, most likely, there we go. And then if we go back into CC and then disable it, you will not see anyone else talk anymore. So can I actually talk in it? Can you guys say hi? See, so you can't even see me type in it, but I believe if I go back into guild chat enabled, yeah, now they're saying hi. So it is incredibly, incredibly useful to me because it just helps keep the chat even more clean and out of any possible weirdness going on in my guild chat. So guys, with that, those are all of the mods in my mod folder that are allowed on Hypixel. Now, quick disclaimer, if you somehow get banned using any of these mods, I am not liable. I'm just saying that. You cannot get mad at me. It has been said you cannot do it anymore, so there we go. But I'm like 99% sure all of these mods are allowed. At the very least, I have not been banned yet, so there's a plus right there. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and of course, share this video around. Comment down any other Hypixel approved mods you would like me to start using. I know the Skull project is apparently a thing that is like made up of a bunch of mods that are allowed on Hypixel, but I have not really looked too much into that. I know in the past 2 videos or so, people are commenting down saying that Skull project is something I should use, but I'm not looked into it, but you guys can if you would like to. Apparently, it's made up of all mods that are allowed on Hypixel. I'm not sure if that's just based on people saying that, or if like a mod or an admin of Hypixel made it for people. I'm not really too sure, but guys, that will do it for this video. The Call of Duty World War II premieres in 6 minutes, so I'm gonna go watch that. So if you guys enjoyed, I already said all that, and if you guys want to, comment down along with other mods, any other video ideas you would like me to do. I will obviously put your comment on the screen if I use the idea. And yeah, other than that, I will talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys. Enjoy the mods. Have a nice day. Peace out. That was really weird.